Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐬𝐤𝐢𝐳 and in this video I'll explain you how to install and set up Jenkins on Ubuntu EC2 instance. So here Jenkins is nothing but Jenkins is an open source continuous integration, continuous delivery, continuous deployment, CI/CD automation tool. And if you want to learn more about Jenkins, try to explore it from Jenkins official documentations. So now let's quickly create Ubuntu EC2 instance and let's install Jenkins on it. So here we need to select EC2 and here we need to select instances and here we need to select launch instance. And here name I'm giving Jenkins and AMI I'm going to select Ubuntu and the instance type I'm going with the free tier eligible which is T2 micro and we need to provide the key pair. So here key pair is nothing but it is a login credentials for our EC2 instance. So in networking first we need to select VPC and here we need to select subnet and we need to select security groups. So in this security group, you need to give access to port 8080 because Jenkins runs under the port of 8080. So in this security group, you need to give access to port 8080. So here I'm going with 10 GB. 8 GB is also enough, guys. So I'm increasing the storage. So I'm going to select here launch instance and let's select instances. Now let's keep instance state is equal to running. So it will show all the running instances here. And here you can see right now our instance is in pending state. So here you can see our instance is in running state. So now let's connect to this instance using SSH. So we need to copy our public IPv4 address and I'm going to use here MobiXterm. Here you can use putty or it may be anything. Here we need to select session and SSH and here we need to paste public IPv4 address and here I'm going to give Ubuntu and here we need to provide our key pair. And here you can see it was connected to our virtual machine. So first let's update this instance by using sudo apt update -y. So it will update our instance and let's clear the screen. And here you can see right now it is an Ubuntu user. So now let's convert to root user by hitting sudo su. And here you can see it was converted to root user. So now we need to install Java. So sudo apt install default-jdk. So this is the command to install Java. So it will install the default version of Java. So here why I am installing Java means Jenkins is written in Java. So we need to install Java. So here you can see right now Java has been installing. So meanwhile, let's log into Jenkins official documentations and here open a new tab and here you need to hit jenkins.io. So here you can see this is the official documentations of our Jenkins. So here we need to select download. And here you can see this is the long-term support LTS and here you can see Ubuntu and Debian. So previously I installed Jenkins on Amazon Linux EC2 instance and you can find that video in my YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to install on Ubuntu EC2 instance. So here you need to select Ubuntu and Debian and here you need to paste this key to our VM. So here you can see Jenkins Java has been installed. So let's clear the screen and let's hit Java hyphen version. And here you can see right now we are using OpenJDK 21.0.3. So now let's clear the screen and we need to copy this. We need to copy this. We need to come here and we need to paste it here. And we need to select OK. And we need to go to again Jenkins official documentation and we need to add this repository to our VM. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. and we need to select OK and enter. And here you can see we have given the Jenkins key and we have given repository also, guys. So now we need to update it by using sudo apt update -y. So again it will update, and now we need to install Jenkins. So let's clear the screen. Let's hit sudo apt install Jenkins -y. So it will install Jenkins. So here you can see Jenkins has been installed. So we have installed Jenkins. So now we need to start the Jenkins, and let's clear the screen, and we need to hit sudo systemctl start Jenkins. So it will start Jenkins, and now let's see the status of Jenkins. And here sudo systemctl status Jenkins, and here you can see our Jenkins is active and running, and it is in enabled state. So this is the password of Jenkins. So now let's try to connect to our Jenkins. We need to copy public IPv4 address, and we need to paste public IPv4 address with port 8080. So Jenkins stand under the port of 8080, so we need to give access to port 8080 in security groups. So here it was asking password. So here you can generate password in two different ways. Here you can hit, here you can see, you can hit sudo systemctl status Jenkins. So it will provide password. So or else you need to copy this path and come here, and you need to hit here sudo cat, and you need to paste that path here and enter. And here you can see this is the password of Jenkins, and this is also the password of Jenkins. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here, and I'll select continue. And here we need to select install suggested plugins. So it will install some of the plugins. And here you can see plugins has been completed. So here we need to provide username. So here I'm giving username Vijay, and password I'm giving Vijay, and confirm password I'm giving Vijay, and full name here I'm giving Vijay, and email vijay@gmail.com. So here you need to select save and continue. So here I'm going to select close, and here you can see this is our Jenkins URL. This is our EC2 instance public IP, and we need to access with port 8080. So this is our Jenkins URL. So here we need to select save and finish. And here you can see Jenkins is ready. Start using Jenkins. So here you can see this is the dashboard of our Jenkins. Yes guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys. And see you in the next video, and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐴, and in this video, I'll explain you how to reset Jenkins password. So first, let's create Ubuntu EC2 instance, and let's install Jenkins on that Ubuntu EC2 instance. So let's select EC2, and let's select here instances, and here we need to select launch instance. So right now we don't have any of the EC2 instance. So here I'm going to create new EC2 instance. So I'm going to select here launch instance. So here name we need to give any of the name. So here I'm providing Jenkins. So OS I'm going to provide Ubuntu, and here I'm going to select this and confirm changes. And instance type I'm going with free tier eligible, and here we need to provide key pair. When it comes to networking, we need to select VPC, and we need to select subnet, and we need to select security group. So in this security group, you need to give access to port 8080. So we are going to install Jenkins, so that's why you need to give access to port 8080. So here I'm providing 10 GB, and directly I will select launch instance. Here 8 GB is also enough, guys. So here we need to select instances again. Sweet. Okay, let's select instances. And here you can see our instance is in pending state. Let's reload this, and let's keep instance state is equal to running. So here it will display all the running instances. So here you can see our instance is in running state. So now let's connect to this instance. Directly select here connect and connect. So here you can see it was connected. So first we need to update our instance by using sudo apt update -y. So it will update our instance. Now we need to become root user. So here you can see right now we are in Ubuntu user. So let's convert to super user by hitting sudo su. That means root user. So here you can see we are converted to root user. So when I hit here sudo cat etc os-release. So here you can see this is Ubuntu EC2 instance, and this version is 22.0.04.4. This is the version. So now let's clear the screen and let's install Jenkins using shell script. So I will create a file with name jenkins.sh. So in this file I will provide all the code. So here you can see this is the script. I am going to copy this and I am going to paste it here. So the script will install Jenkins. So I'm going to save this, and when I hit here LL, so for this file it doesn't have an executable permission, so we need to provide executable permission. So sudo chmod 777 jenkins.sh. So again when I hit LL, so here you can see it was converted to green color, so that means we are having executable permission. So here you can see read write execute, read write execute, read write execute. So let's clear the screen. Let's select ls. So this is the file. So now let's run this file by hitting csh jenkins.sh. So now it will create Jenkins. So that means it will run Jenkins. So here you can see Jenkins installation has been completed. So now let's come here. Okay. So now let's connect to Jenkins. So we need to copy public IPv4 address. Let's come here. And here we need to access with port 8080. So Jenkins run under the port of 8080. So you need to access with port 8080. So here it was asking password. So directly copy this path and come here and directly paste it here. Hitting sudo cat and paste that path here and enter. So here you can see this is the Jenkins password and this is the Jenkins password. So anything is okay. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here and select continue. And never here we need to select install suggested plugins. So Jenkins will install some of the plugins. So let's wait for some time. So here you can see plugins installation has been completed. So here we need to provide username and password. So here username I'm providing Vijay, and password also I'm providing Vijay, and confirm password I'm providing Vijay, and full name also I'm giving Vijay, and email vijay@gmail.com, and save and continue. And here select close, and here we need to select save and finish. And here you can see Jenkins is ready, and here we need to select start using Jenkins. So this is the Jenkins dashboard. So here I will select logout. So here you can see. So let's assume if you forgot your Jenkins password and you need to log into your Jenkins account again. So here it will not display forgot password. Here you can see it was not displaying any of the forgot password and anything. So you need to connect to your CLI and you can directly change your password from there. So let's come here. So here you can see in this Ubuntu EC2 instance we installed Jenkins. So this is the CLI for this Ubuntu EC2 instance. So let's come here. So let's clear the screen. So here you can see when I reload this, it was continuously asking username and password. So let's do one thing. Let's come here. So we need to go to Jenkins Perf, which is like cd where lib and Jenkins. So here when I select ls, so here you need to go to this file config.xml. So let's go to this file vam config.xml. So here let's select here set numbers, escape column set number. So here you need to come to 7th line. So here you need to change true to false. So let's keep insert mode. Let's change this to false. So here I'm showing you here when I reload this it was asking username and password. So let's directly come here. So when I change this to false and when I save this file, when I save this and here when I stop and start this instance, sorry, when I stop and start this Jenkins, it will not ask username and password. So let's come here and let's do one thing. Let's stop this instance by using sudo systemctl stop Jenkins. And again, let's come here and when I reload this, here you can see this site can't be reached. So let's start our Jenkins again. So sudo systemctl start Jenkins. So it will start Jenkins. So meanwhile, let's come here and let's reload this. Let's wait. So here you can see starting. Please wait while Jenkins is getting ready to work. It was showing. So let's wait. So here again it was asking username and password. So because of 𝐀𝐖𝐒 it was asking. So let's close this. Let's come here and again copy public IPv4 address and open new tab and copy public IP address and access with port 8080 and enter. So here you can see it was connected to Jenkins, but it was not asked password. So here you can see again it was not showing here logout option. So it was directly connected. So why? Because means we removed security to our Jenkins. So in this file, so here you can see in this file config.xml file, we removed our security to our Jenkins. So now let's do one thing. Let's come here. So to reset, so again to reset our Jenkins password directly here you need to select, you need to see people. So we need to install plugins. Let's select manage Jenkins and directly select plugin. And here directly select available plugin. So here directly select people. So people view. I'm going to select this and I'm going to select here install. So it will install this people plugin. So it will show all the peoples here. So let's select here dashboard. So here you can see now it was showing. So let's directly select here people. So this is the user. Previously we created Vijay user. So let's directly open this and let's delete this user first. I'm going to delete this and here I'm going to select yes. So here you can see we deleted previously we have created Vijay user while creating Jenkins. We have created Vijay user, so we have deleted that user row. So right now here you can see we don't have any of the users. So let's come to dashboard and let's go to manage Jenkins. So here you need to go to security. To reset your password, you need to go to security, and here you can see under security realm, you need to drop down this and you need to select here Jenkins own user database. You need to select this option, and here authorization, you need to select here logged in users can do anything. So you need to select this, and here you need to check mark this allow users to sign up. So you need to check mark this and here uncheck this, and after completing this, okay, this is enough. After completing this, directly apply this and directly save this. So here you can see now here it was showing register. Directly select here register. Again here provide your credentials. So here let's do one thing. Here I'm providing username 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿 and password I'm giving. So here again full name we need to give the, I'm providing the same name 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿. So email I'm providing vijay@gmail.com. So here we need to provide password. So here I'm providing. So previously we have given username Vijay and password Vijay. So here right now I'm giving username 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿 and password I'm providing Vijay123. So when I select here show, here you can see I'm providing here Vijay12345. So here you can see I'm providing this password. So previously we have given username Vijay and password also Vijay. So we are going to reset. So we are going to reset our username and password. So here we need to select create account. So here you can see it was showing success message. So let's select here dashboard. Let's select here people. And here you can see we have created new user which is 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿. So this is the user. So now let's do one thing. Again let's connect to our Jenkins. Let's copy this and come here and let's paste it here, and we need to access with port 8080. So it was showing okay. Let's select here logout. Here you can see here again it was displaying register. So we need to disable this register. So to disable this, again directly go to Jenkins. So this is Jenkins. So now we are going to disable this register one. So let's directly come here and let's select manage Jenkins. Here let's provide, it was asking username and password. So let's provide username and password. Username previously we have given 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿 and password we have given Vijay12345 and sign in. So here you can see it was connected. So here we need to select security. So here you can see guys, here you need to disable this. Allow users to sign up, you need to disable this. So when I select here disable and when I select here apply and when I select here save. And here when I come here and when I reload this, here you can see now it was not showing register option. So this is how you need to do guys. So here you can see, let's close this. Now you can directly connect your Jenkins. So when I select here logout, here you can see now it was not showing register option. So you can directly connect here 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿 and you need to provide your password Vijay12345 and select sign in. So yes guys, this is how you can reset your Jenkins password. So you can see all the users here in peoples, you can directly see. So again, let's do one thing. If you want to change your password again, directly go to people here, directly select here people and here directly select 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐿 user and directly select here configure and come down and you can see here password. So directly remove this and give your own password. So here I'm going to provide Vijay123456789. So here I'm going to give 9 numbers. So again I'm removing this and again Vijay 123456789 and here also okay, and where you need to select apply and here we need to select save. And here you can see it was showing 403 error. So let's reload this and let's select continue. Let's reload this. Cancel. Okay, or else let's remove this. Let's copy public IPv4 address and let's open new tab and we need to access with port 8080. So here we need to provide the username. So previously we have given Vijay and password Vijay 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Sign in. So here you can see it was connected to Jenkins. So yes guys, in this video I explained you how to reset your Jenkins password. So that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys. And see you in the next video and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐬𝐤𝐬𝐴 and in this video I'll explain you how to write declarative and scripted pipelines in Jenkins. So here the main difference between declarative and scripted pipeline is declarative pipeline is divided into various of stages and steps, whereas scripted will not divide it into various of steps. So here you can see this is the declarative pipeline and this is the scripted pipeline. So when we write any of the declarative pipeline always starts with pipeline and whereas scripted pipeline always starts with node. And here you can see declarative pipeline, we can divide it into various of stages and steps. Whereas scripted will not divide it into various of stages and steps. So in real time, mostly we use only declarative pipelines when compared with scripted pipelines. So in this video also, we are going to discuss mostly about declarative pipelines. So I'm going to teach from basic to advanced. So here you can see previously I have created an Ubuntu EC2 instance and I have installed Jenkins on this. So let's connect to our Jenkins first. So you need to copy our public IPv4 address and here we need to access with port 8080. So Jenkins run on the port of 8080, so you need to access with port 8080. So here you can see this is my Jenkins dashboard. So right now I don't have any of the Jenkins pipelines. So let's create a new pipeline. So here I'm going to select new item and here I'm going to select demo pipeline. So here I'm going to select here demo pipeline. So here you can give the name whatever you want. So here I'm going to select pipeline and I'm going to select here OK. So here you can see in this we need to write our pipeline. So first let's write scripted pipeline here. So when we write any of the scripted pipeline always starts with node. Here you can see previously I explained you. Here you can see this is the scripted pipeline and this is the declarative pipeline. So first I'm going to write scripted pipeline. So let's go here directly and here we need to mention stage and we need to give the stage name. I'm going to use the stage name 1. So inside this we need to perform our command. So here I'm going to perform a message like hello or else hello all. So here this is the scripted pipeline guys. So I'm going to apply this and I'm going to save this and here I'm going to select build now. And here you can see all the build history. So here you can see build got success and here you can see this is the stage name. So stage name we have given 1. So when I go to configure and here you can see we have given stage name 1. So that's why there it was showing stage name 1 and here you can see 47 milliseconds. So it was builded within 47 milliseconds. So here you can see average stage times means 208 milliseconds. So here you can see this is the build number. So our build number is 1. So it was built on May 8th. So if you want to see the logs, directly come here and select here logs. So here you can see it was displaying message like hello all. So this is the scripted pipeline. So now let's write declarative pipeline. So in real time, mostly we use only declarative pipeline. So let's talk about more about declarative pipeline. So let's remove this. So let's write declarative pipeline. So when we write any of the declarative pipelines, pipeline always starts with pipeline. And inside this, we need to mention agent any. Sorry. And here we need to mention stages. And inside this, we need to mention stage. And here we need to give the stage name. So here also I'm giving 1. and here I'm going to select steps. Inside this we need to perform our command. So here I'm going to perform echo. This is first stage. So this is on. So here you can see this is the declarative pipeline. So let's apply this and let's save this and let's select here build now. Here you can see second build will come. Here you can see second build got success. So here this is the stage name one we have given. So it was built within 91 milliseconds. So you can see by clicking here logs. So here you can see this is the first stage. So or else you can see the total console output by opening it in a new tab. So here you can see this is the first stage and our pipeline got success. So now let's remove this and let's select configure. So here previously I said like declarative pipeline we can divide it into various of stages and steps. So let's divide it into various of stages and steps. So here I'm going to write the stage and inside this we need to give the stage name. So here I'm going to give the stage name like 2 and inside this I'm going to give steps and here we need to perform any of the commands. So echo, this is second stage. So let's write another stage. So stage 3. So here I'm going to give 3 and inside this we need to give steps and inside steps we need to perform our command. So echo, this is third stage. So here I'm going to select apply and here I'm going to select save and here when I select here you can see right now we are in second build. Here you can see all the build history and when I select here build now, here you can see 3 different stages. So in third build. Here you can see third build and third build got success and here you can see this is the stage name 1, stage name 2, stage name 3 and here total time stage times average stage type means here you can see 520 milliseconds. So if you want to see this total output directly open this console output. So here you can see total console output. So here you can see this is the first stage. So this is the second stage and this is the third stage and our pipeline finish got success. So let's remove this. So this is the demo one. Here you can see when I select here configure, here you can see all the pipeline. So this is the basic one. So now let's do one thing. Let's execute some of the shell commands. So I will completely remove this and let's write pipeline, declarative pipeline again. And when we write pipeline, here pipeline and agent any. And inside this we need to perform stages and stage. And here we need to give the stage name. So right now we are going to perform shell command. So here I'm going to give shell commands. And we need to perform here steps. So inside steps we need to perform our command. So right now let's execute one of the shell command sh ls cpu. So this is the command to display the cpu information. Right now we are using a shell, that's why I'm going to give here sh. So when I select here apply and when I select here save and when I select here build now, you can see the fourth build now. Here you can see fourth build got success. So when I open these logs, here you can see this is the total CPU information. So if you want to see this in your local, directly come here and here directly select ls CPU. And here you can see total CPU information from up to here. This is the total CPU information of our Ubuntu EC2 instance. So let's directly come here and let's perform more shell commands. So directly select configure. And when you write pipelines, you need to always use pipeline syntax. So I will open it in a new tab. And here you can see sample step. Under sample step, you need to select shell. Directly select sh and it will display shell script. So I'm going to select this. And here we need to write all our shell commands. So here right now I'm going to create one file with name file1. So here you can see we are going to create a file and we are going to create directory by hitting mkdir dir1. So it will create a directory. Directory is nothing but it is a folder. So ls cpu, it will display cpu information. ls mem, it will display memory information. And host name -i. it will display the host IP. Host IP is nothing but our EC2 instance private IP v4 address. So I'm going to select here generate pipeline script, and I'm going to copy this, and I'll go to pipeline here again, and here I will remove this, and in this place I'm going to paste it this. And here you can see we are going to create an empty file, and we are going to create a directory, and we are going to see CPU information, we are going to see memory information, and we are going to see instance private IPv4 address. And when I select here apply, and when I select here save, here when I select build now, you can see fifth build, you can see, and here you can see fifth build got success. So when I open this logs, and here you can see touch file 1, here you can see plus means it was created, when you see minus, minus means it was not created. So here you can see file has been created, directory has been created, this is all the CPU information. And here you can see this is the memory information, LSMem, this is the memory information. And host name hyphen I, that means it displaying our instance private IPv4 address. So this is the private IPv4 address 10.0.0.67. So when I come here, here you can see 10.0.0.67. This is the private IPv4 address of our Ubuntu EC2 instance. So when I select here, here you can see if you want to see your file one and if you want to see your directory one, you need to go to this path. Directly go here and clear the screen. And here you need to go to where lib, and here you need to go to Jenkins and workspace. And when I select enter, when I select LL, here you can see here in this path, it will it display all the Jenkins pipelines which have been created. So we have been created previously demo pipeline. So this is the pipeline. So let's enter into this pipeline by hitting CD demo pipeline. When I hit LL, here you can see dir1 directory has been created, file1 file has been created. So again when I select here build now, here you can see again when I select here build now, our build will got failed, guys. So here you can see right now we are in fifth build. So when I select here build now, here you can see it will fail our build. Here you can see build has been failed. So why? Because means you can see in logs that file 1 has been created. So mkdir1. So here you can see cannot create directory 1 file exit. So it was telling like directory 1 always directory 1 already exists. Try to change the directory name. So here you can see here directory 1 already it is having. So we need to change the directory name. So when we change the directory name, it will build will got success. So let's go here to configure, and here let's change directory 1 to directory 2. So when I select here directory 1 to directory 2, and when I select here file 1 to file 2, so when I hit here apply, and here, let's select save, when I hit build now, directory 2 will be created, file 2 will be created. Right now here you can see we have only directory 1 and file 1. When we select build, here you can see when I hit LL, we have only directory 1 file 1. So when I here build now, you can see directory 2 and file 2. So here you can see I'm going to click here build now. You can see seventh build got success. So you can see in logs here you can see file 2 has been created, directory 2 has been created, and this is the CPU information total. And here you can see this is the memory information, and this is the host private IPv4 address. So when I come here, so when I hit here LL, here you can see directory 2 and file 2 has been created. So this is how you can create, and let's clear the screen and let's come to our Jenkins pipeline. So this is how you can create. So now let's do one thing. So if you want to see your build, directly select here configure. So here I'm going to remove all this up to here. So if you want to see your build number in your Jenkins pipeline, so here directly print echo, and inside this you need to give dollar symbol and double square braces, and here you need to select build number. So when I select here apply, when I select here save, and when I select here build now, here you can see right now our build number is 7, and when I select here build now, here you can see it will change. Here you can see it build all success. So when I open this logs, and here you can see it was displaying message like 8, and this is our build number. When we here you can see in configure, when we give here build number, it will display our build number. So this is the basic one. Let's leave this. So let's create. Here I will remove this, and here I'm going to write some other things like echo. This is first stage. First, so I'm giving the stage name like one. So what I'm going to explain is like, guys, so I'm going to write now three different stages. So if you want to pass your Jenkins pipeline at some point of time, or else at some point of stage, you can stop by using, by giving input parameters, you can stop that pipeline. So now I will explain you that. So I will write the second stage by hitting stage 2, and inside this we need to view steps, and inside this we need to perform our command. So echo, this is second stage, and stage 3, and steps we need to give our command echo, this is third stage. So when I select here apply, and when I select here save, and here when I select build now, here you can see 8th build. So when I select here build now, pipeline will continuously build, guys. Here you can see pipeline is continuously building. So if you want to pass your pipeline at second build, and if you want to pass any of the input parameters, so directly select configure, and here if you want to stop your pipeline at second stage, directly come to second stage, and here you need to pass input, and here I'm going to give message, can we continue? If you select OK, yes, we can continue. So here you can see when I select here apply, and when I select here save, and here when I select build now, in 10th build you can see it will pass at second build, and here you can see it was passed at second build. Here you can see it was continuously running, but build is not going on. Here you can see it was showing red line. So we are passing our build at second stage. So when I come here, and here when I select yes you can continue, when I select this yes you can continue, it will go to the third stage, or else when I select abort, it will stop at this stage. So here you can see when I select yes you can continue, it will go to third stage, and here you can see it was completed. Our pipeline got completed. So again when I select build now, you can see 11th build. So here it will pass, and here you can see at second stage our pipeline has been passed, and here you can see passed for the 8 seconds, and it was showing everything. So when I select here, and when I select here abort, it will stop our pipeline. Here you can see it was stopped at second stage. Here you can see it was not showing logs and everything. Only stage 1 it was showing, but stage 1, stage 3 it was not showing. This is how you can stop your here you can see by giving this message you can stop your Jenkins pipeline at some point of time. So now let's do one thing. Let's go to some advanced. So let's expand this, and let's open our Jenkins pipeline, and I will going to remove this completely. And if you want to integrate your GitHub public repository with Jenkins, directly go to Jenkins first, and here I'm going to select pipeline, and here also I'm going to write declarative pipeline. pipeline and agent any is common. And here we need to mention stages. Inside we need to mention stage. And inside this we need to mention steps. So here we need to give our steps. So here we need to give the stage name. So here I'm going to the stage name like git checkout. So here we need to give your GitHub public repository URL. So directly go to first directly go to your GitHub and you need to copy your public repository URL. So this is the public repository. Here you can see this is the public repository. So I'm going to copy this repository URL and here I'm going to pipeline syntax. Here I'm going to select git and here we need to paste the repository URL. So here you can see. So here this is the repository URL. We need to copy this repository URL. We need to paste it here and we need to give the branch name. So here you can see right now this branch is main. So here you can see this is the branch name main. So I'll come here and I'll remove this and here I'm going to give main. So here you can see again this is the public repository. So when we are integrating GitHub public repository with Jenkins, so we don't need to give credentials. So when you are giving your private repository, we need to give the credentials. So right now this is the public repository, so we don't need credentials. So I'm going to select here generate pipeline script. So here you can see it was generated a script. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So when I select here apply and when I select here save and here when I select build now and here you can see 12th build you can see and here you can see git checkout is going on. So it was taking all the source code from the GitHub public repository. So let's see the logs and here you can see our build got success. So if you want to see in a console output, directly open this and here you can see all the console output, our pipeline got success. So if you want to see this repository again, directly come here. Right now here you can see we are in demo pipeline. So here this is also a demo pipeline. So here you can see demo pipeline. So here when I hit LL, here you can see all the files. Here you can see Docker file and index.html, src and everything. So when I come to here and when I select GitHub and here you can see Docker file and index.html, src and each and everything you can find there. So this is how you can integrate GitHub public repository with Jenkins. So now let's go to some advanced. So now let's install Docker in our local. Let's clear the screen and let's hit Docker hyphen version whether it is installed or not. So right, yes, we are having Docker. So now let's do one thing. Let's write more stages. So let's integrate our Jenkins with Docker and everything. So let's go to Jenkins pipeline again and I'm going to remove this and I'm going to select this pipeline and here we need to select configure and here you can see this is the first stage. So now let's start from starting. So let's go to some advanced in this pipeline. So here also right now I'm going to write declarative pipeline. So when we write any of the declarative pipeline, again I am telling you from scratch pipeline and agent any, this is common. And here we need to mention stages. And inside this we need to mention stage. And here we need to give the stage name. So in the first stage I want to clean my current workspace. So here I'm going to give clean workspace. So this is the name. Here you can give whatever you want. So I'm opening the flower braces. So inside this we need to perform our steps. And here we need to perform our command. So here I'm going to give clean workspace. Okay. So let's write second stage. So here let's take our GitHub. Here you can see. Let's integrate our GitHub with with Jenkins. So let's directly come here. Let's give another stage. Stage. Here I'm giving stage name like git checkout. and here I'm going to view steps, and inside steps I'm going to write our script. So here I'm going to provide my GitHub repository URL. So here we need to, here you can see previously we generated our GitHub repository URL. So again I am telling you, here we need to select Git. So here you can see this is the Git, and here we need to paste our repository URL and directly go to GitHub, and here you can see right now we are using public repository. So we need to copy our public repository URL and go to pipeline syntax, and in repository URL you need to paste your repository URL, and here you can see this branch is main. So here I'm going to give main, and here you can see main, and here this is the public repository. So that's why here I'm not giving credentials. So if you are integrating your private repository, you need to provide your GitHub credentials with Jenkins, then only it will accept. So I'm going to select is generate pipeline script. So I'm going to copy this. So here I'm going to paste it here. So I'm going to select here apply and save. And when I select here build now, here you can see that 13th build. And here you can see our 13th build got success, and this is the two stages. So let's open this console output, and here you can see this is all the console output and our pipeline got success. So if you want to see your pipeline in a beautiful way, there is a one plugin called Blue Ocean plugin, guys. So let's install the plugin first. So let's go to configure. Sorry, not configure. We need to go to dashboard first, and here you need to select manage Jenkins. So under manage Jenkins, you need to go to plugins. So if you want to install any of the plugins in Jenkins, you need to directly go to plugins. And here you need to select available plugins. And here you need to search for that plugin. I'm going to select here Blue Ocean. And here I'm going to install this plugin. So why I'm installing this plugin means this plugin will display our pipeline in a beautiful way. So that's why I'm going to install this plugin. So let's wait. And after completing this, we need to restart our Jenkins. So I'm going to select here restart, and it takes nearly 20 to 30 seconds to restart, guys. Let's wait for the time. And after completing this, let's integrate our Jenkins pipeline with Docker, and let's build Docker images, and let's run our Docker container, and let's integrate with Trivy also. So meanwhile, let's see Trivy whether it is installed or not. So Trivy hyphen version. So Trivy is nothing but Trivy is a security tool, guys. So here you can see command not found. So let's install Trivy. So here you can see sign into Jenkins. So first let's sign into Jenkins. My username is Vijay and password is also Vijay. And here I'm going to select sign in. So here you can see it was signed into our Jenkins. So meanwhile, let's select dashboard. And here you can see this is our pipeline. So I'm going to select here demo pipeline. And here you can see this is the pipeline. Blue Ocean has been installed. So when I open this Blue Ocean, and here you can see, and here you can see our total builds. Right now we have completed 13 builds. So when I open this 13 build, here you can see this is the pipeline, and this is the clean workspace, and this is the git checkout. And if you want to see this output, directly come here and directly select this. And here you can see this is the total out, and it was builded sorry, it was builded last 3 minutes ago, and it was builded within 1 second. So it was showing you each and everything. So meanwhile, let's remove this and let's install Trivy. So I will going to remove this, and here I'm going to select demo pipeline. So let's install Trivy, and here I'm going to select Trivy documentation, and I'm going to select this link installations. And right now I'm using Ubuntu EC2 instance. So here we need to select Debian and Ubuntu. We need to copy this, and we need to paste it here and enter. We need to select here Y. So it will install Trivy. Let's clear the screen. Trivy hyphen version. So here you can see this is the Trivy version. So now let's integrate our Jenkins pipeline with Trivy. So I'm going to remove this. So now let's integrate Trivy. So here Trivy is nothing but the Trivy is a security tool, guys, and it will display vulnerabilities like low, medium, high, critical, each and everything. And it will scan our file systems, GitHub repositories, Docker images, it may be anything. So now let's scan our file system. So here I'm going to give another stage. So inside this I'm going to give Trivy. So here we need to mention steps. And here we need to perform our command. So let's scan our GitHub repository. That means our file system. So here I'm going to give sh and trivy fs and dot. So here dot refers to local path. So fs stands for file system. So when I select here apply and when I select here save and when I select here build now, and you can see here third stage. In 14th build you can see third stage. So let's open this console output and let's see the output parallelly. And here you can see third build got success, 13th build got success. Here you can see throwing success message. And here you can see previous generated a report. So if you want to see this report in a blue ocean, directly select here blue ocean and I'm going to open it in a new tab here. And here I'm going to select 14th build and here Trivy. And when I open this, it was displaying each and everything. So let's remove this and let's again select configure. And now let's do one thing, let's build docker images. So previously I have installed docker in this. So when I hit here docker hyphen version, here you can see previously I installed docker. So here when I hit docker images, we don't have any docker images. So when I hit docker ps-a, we don't have any of the docker command, any of the docker containers. So here docker ps-a is the command to list all the stopped containers or running containers. So right now we don't have any containers, so we don't have any docker images also. So let's directly come here. So here you can see in this repository we are having docker file. So let's using this docker file, let's build docker image. So when I open this docker file, here you can see base image, it was taking Ubuntu, and first it will update and it will install Apache 2, and it will take all the source code. You can see it will take all the source code to where www HTML path, and it will display our container port 4000, expose port 4000 I have given. So let's go back. And here you can see it will take all these source code to add www HTML path and expose port of the container I have given 4000. So first let's build out Docker image in Jenkins. So let's go to here and let's write another stage. Directly come here and write stage. And here I'm going to give build Docker image. So this is the stage name. So I'm giving, and inside this we need to perform steps. Inside step we need to perform our steps. So here I'm going to give sh docker build hyphen t. Here we need to give the image name. So I'm going to give Netflix, and we need to give the tag name, and dot refers to local path. Here dot refers to docker file, guys, and our docker file is in local path. So I'm going to give this. So here I'm going to select apply and I'm going to select save, and again I'm showing you when I hit here docker images, we don't have any docker image. So when I come here and when I select here, you can see right now we're in 14th build. So when I select here build now, 15th build is going on. 15th build got failed, guys. Let's see what was happened. Let's see the console output. Error, permission enable trying to connect to docker daemon socket. Okay, we need to give executable permissions to var run docker.sock, guys. So let's directly go here and we need to hit sudo chmod 777 var run docker.sock. So we need to give this. So let's go there to Jenkins and let's remove this 15th build output. So let's again select here build now. So now let's see what will happen. So I'm going to open it, and here you can see, in here you can see our docker image is building now. So we have given executable permission, so it was working now. Okay, fine. And here you can see this is the all the console output and everything. So here you can see this is how our pipeline will build. So here you can see it was last stage. Docker image has built within 23 seconds. So when I come here and when I select here Docker images, so here you can see our Docker image has been created. So this is the Docker image name Netflix and this is the tag name v1. So let's come here, and if you want to see this in Blue Ocean, directly open this, and I am opening this 16th build, and here you can see all the stages: clean workspace, git checkout, preview, building Docker image and everything. So when I select here, this is the command to build Docker image, guys. So here you can see all the output here. You can display each and everything in a beautiful way. So that's why I have installed this Blue Ocean plugin. So when compared with console output and Blue Ocean will display in a beautiful way. So now let's do one thing. Let's write another stage. So let's go to configure, and here let's perform another stage. So here I'm going to give another stage like, so let's scan this Docker image using Trivy. So here I'm going to give stage, and here I'm going to give Trivy image scan. So this is a stage name. So inside this I'm going to perform steps, and inside steps we need to perform our command. So here sh, and here we need to give Trivy image, and here we need to give our image name. So here our image name is Netflix colon v1. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So here you can see it will scan our Trivy will scan our Docker image now. So let's apply this and let's save this, and let's select. Here you can see right now we are in 16th build. So when I select here build now, you can see now 17th build. So here you can see git checkout is going on, and here you can see Trivy image scan is going on. So if you want to see this in a console output, sorry, Trivy image scan means a Docker image scan. So here you can see this is all the Trivy image scan. That means Trivy has scanned our Docker image, and it was displaying vulnerabilities like here you can see low, medium, high, critical, and everything. So here you can see low is 4, medium is 17, high is 0, critical is 0. And here you can see it was not showing in a proper manner. Here you can see it was not showing in a proper manner. So if you want to see this in a beautiful way, directly remove console output and open it in a Blue Ocean. So here select 17th build, and here you can see these are all the stages. So here you can see Trivy image scan. So we have scanned our Docker image by using Trivy. So when I select here this, here you can see it was showing in a beautiful way. Here you can see all the box and everything, it was showing in a beautiful way when compared with console output. So here you can see medium is low is 4, medium is 17, high is 0, and critical is 0. These are all the vulnerabilities, and these are all the severities like low, medium, high, critical, and everything. Those is the, here you can see this is the status, and this is the installed version, and here you can, it will display the fixed version. This is the title and each and everything you can display here. So that's why I installed Blue Ocean plugin. It will display in a beautiful way. So let's leave this. Up to now, here you can see we have created 5 different stages. In the first stage, it will clean the workspace, and in the second stage, it will take the source code from the GitHub repository, and in the third stage, we will scan all the file system, and in the fourth stage, using our GitHub source code, it will build our Docker image, and in the fifth stage, Trivy will scan our Docker image. So this is how you can integrate each and everything. So now let's do one thing. Let's select configure here. Now let's write another stage to build our Docker container. So to run our Docker container. So let's come to here. So let's clear the screen. So previously we created Docker image. So here you can see this is the Docker image. So now let's see Docker containers, Docker ps-a. Up to now we haven't created any of the Docker containers. So right now it was not showing any of the Docker containers when we hit Docker ps-a. So now let's run our Docker container. So I will directly come here, and here I am going to perform stage, and inside this I am going to perform run Docker container. So here you can see again I am telling you this is the stage name. So we need to give here travel braces. Inside this we need to perform steps. And inside steps, we need to perform our command. So here I'm going to give the command like sh. Inside this, we need to write the command to run our Docker container. So to run the Docker container, the command is docker run -itd -name container 1 and -p 4000 colon 80. And here I'm going to give the image name Netflix colon v1. So here you can see this is the command to run our Docker container. So here you can see docker run -itd -name is nothing but this is our container name. Container 1 is our container name. So -p stands for port, and 4000 is our container port, and 80 is our service port. And this is our Docker image name Netflix colon v1. So here again I'm showing you when I hit docker ps-a, we don't have even one Docker container. So when I come here and when I select here apply and when I select here build now, Docker container will be created. So before building this Docker container, let's do one thing. Let's pass our container at this stage, Docker container stage. Let's stop our container. So I will come here and I will pass input, and inside this I'm going to pass message. Can we continue? If we select yes, it will display yes, we can continue. So we are going to pass this. So why I'm giving this means up to from this stage to up to here it will build continuously, but at last stage it will pass. So when we select yes, then only it will build our Docker container, or else it will not run our Docker container. So let's select here apply, let's select here save, and here I'm going to select build now. So here you can see up to here it will build, and here it will pass. At last stage it will pass. Our 18th build got failed. So let's see what happened. Here I am given yes. Okay. Let's go to configure again. Let's expand this and here. So here we need to give not yes. Here we need to give okay. Let's select apply. Let's select save. And let's select here again build now. Right now it will build 19th build. So let's wait. Trivy image scan is going on. So Trivy is scanning our Docker image. And at last stage it will pass, guys. So let's see. And here you can see pass it for 3 seconds. So when we select here, yes, we can continue. When we select this only, then only our Docker container will be created. So let's directly come here and here. When I hit docker ps-a, here you can see we don't have Docker containers. Here you can see we don't have even one Docker container. So we have passed this, we have passed up to here. So when I select here, yes, we can continue. Then only it will build, guys. Up to then it will not build. So here you can see I'm going to select here. Yes, we can continue. Now it will run our Docker container, and here you can see our pipeline got success. So when I come here and again when I hit docker ps-a, here you can see our Docker container is running and our container has been created with container 1. Here you can see we have given let's see the console output first. I will show you the console output. At last come last. And here you can see we have given the container label like container 1, and this is our image name. So here you can see it was running under the port of 4000. So here you can see this is our container name and this is our container port. It was running on 4000. So to access this container directly, copy your public IPv4 address and you need to access with port 4000 at last. So here it will display the Netflix front end image. So here you can see it was displaying this. So this is how you can do, guys. So I think you can understand how we can write Docker pipelines. So I explained you from starting basic to some advanced. So here this is the complete pipeline. So I explained you some basic to advanced. So in this pipeline you can understand how you can write the declarative pipelines and everything. So Yes, guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And see you in the next video. And bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐬𝐤𝐬𝐳, and in this video, I'll explain you how to schedule cron jobs or Jenkins jobs. So here, cron job is nothing but if you want to build a job that need to run at some particular intervals of time, then we use cron jobs. So or else here you can see cron job is a command that is used to schedule jobs to be executed in future. So using cron jobs, you can schedule tasks to be performed periodically. So when we write any of the cron jobs, here we are having five different stars. So here first star indicates to minute, and second star indicates to hour, and third star indicates to day of the month, and fourth star indicates to month, and fifth star indicates to day of the week. So here 0 and 7 stands for Sunday. So here you can see previously I have created some of the cron expressions for our video, today's video. So I will use all these cron expressions and I'll explain you. And here you can see previously I have installed Ubuntu EC2 instance and I have installed Jenkins on it. So let's connect to our Jenkins and let's create cron jobs for our Jenkins pipeline. So to connect to our Jenkins, so first we need to copy our public IPv4 address of our EC2 instance. And here we need to access with port 8080. And here you can see this is the dashboard of our Jenkins. So previously I have installed this Jenkins. So here you can see this is the Jenkins version. By hitting Jenkins hyphen version, you can find the Jenkins version. And I will have installed Trivy on this. So here this is the Trivy version. So here Trivy is a security tool, guys. So I will make a dedicated video on Trivy. So let's leave this and let's directly come here and let's open this pipeline one. So here you can see right now we don't have any of the builds, we have zero builds. So when I select here configuration under pipeline, here you can see under this I have written some of the script. Like here you can see in the first stage it will clean the workspace. So in the second stage it will take the source code from the GitHub, guys. So here you can see this is the repository which I am using for this video. And in the third stage I have installed Trivy. So here you can see previously I have installed Trivy. So here you can see I have given here stage like Trivy is nothing but I have given the stage like using Trivy. I will scan my GitHub repository. Then it will show all the vulnerabilities and everything. So here Trivy is a security tool. So these two stages I have given for the demo purpose. So in this stage it will display message like building the application. So in this stage it will display the message like deploying the application. So for demo purpose I am giving, guys. So I will directly apply this and I will save this. And here I'm going to select build now. So right now we have zero builds. Here you can see first build is going on. So after completing this build, let's create a cron job for our pipeline. So I will open this output parallelly. I'll open this in a blue ocean. So before opening this in a blue ocean, I'll open manually. So here you can see it was taken the source code from the GitHub repository, and Trivy has scanned all the files, all our files, and here you can see Trivy has generated a report. So I will show you this output in a blue ocean. So blue ocean is nothing but it is a plugin, guys. It will show our output in a beautiful way. So here you can see this is the first build. So when I open this, here you can see it was showing in a beautiful way. It was just built in 14 seconds. So when I open this Trivy file scan report, and here you can see Trivy has generated our report in a beautiful way. So that's why I installed this Blue Ocean plugin. So let's leave this and let's create a cron job. So before creating cron job, I will explain you one thing, guys. So here you can see, just observe this diagram, guys. So let's assume if you want to build the job at evening 8 p.m. So if you are not available at that point of time and you are in some other work, guys, and using cron jobs, we can schedule our jobs periodically. So that's why cron jobs we need to create. So here you can see to build our job at every day 8 p.m. So here you can see this is the cron job. So to write this cron job, directly go to your Jenkins pipeline and here directly select configuration, and here you need to select build periodically. So here you need to schedule your cron job. So here I will write first we need to mention minute, and after we need to select hour. So I need to build my job for every day 8 p.m. So here you can see previously I said we need to build our job for every day 8 p.m. using cron job. So to build every day 8 p.m. here you can see I have written cron job to build at every day 8 p.m. So here we need to mention 20. So directly come here, and here you need to mention 20, and here we need to give 3 stars. So when I select here apply, here you can see it was showing a message, do you really mean every minute? So here you can see this is the cron job to build every day at 8 p.m. guys. So to check this in a detailed way, directly open Cron Guru website. So here I will select Cron Guru. So when I open this website, it will show each and everything guys. So here I will select star, and I want to build my pipeline for every. Here you can see I want to build my pipeline for every day 8 p.m. So we need to mention here 20. So when I mention here 20, here you can see at every minute past every 20th hour it will build. So here 20th hour is nothing but at every day 8 p.m. it will build our Jenkins pipeline. So when we give like this, so here you can see when we give like this, it will build our pipeline for every day 8 p.m. So let's remove this guys. So for this video purpose, let's give like this. So here you can see this is the cron job to build at every 1 minute. So let's directly come to cron guru, and I'll remove this, and here you can see I'm mentioning one. So here you can see at every 1 minute. So when we give cron job like this, Jenkins pipeline will build at every 1 minute using cron jobs. So I will directly go to Jenkins, and here I will mention star by one. First star stands for minute, and second star stands for hour, and third star stands for day of the month, and fourth star stands for month, and day of the week at last minute. So when I select here apply, and here you can see, do you really mean every minute? It was showing, do you want to build your job for every 1 minute? So yes, I'm going to select here apply, and here I'm going to select save. So here you can see guys, right now we have only one build, and here you can see right now we have only one build, and here time you can see right now time is 8 p.m. guys, and right now after within 1 minute you can see new build. So after 1 minute I will show you the second build. Using cron job we can build our builds periodically guys. So let's wait for 1 minute. And meanwhile, I will explain you this. So here you can see for this video who created some of the cron expressions. So here you can see this is the cron expression to build at every 1 hour. So when I come here to cron guru website, and here when I select, when I remove this, and here in hour, this is the hour place. So here you can see minute, hour, day of the month, month and day of the week. It was showing each and everything. So when I select here star by one, here you can see at every minute past every hour. So this cron job is used to build for every 1 hour guys. So let's come to here, and here you can see second build got completed. So this is how cron job works. So within after 1 minute third build also will occur. So I will explain you this. So after some time, I will show you builds continuously in this pipeline. So right now here you can see we have only two builds. After some couple of minutes, you can see more builds. For every 1 minute, it will build continuously. So here you can see this is the cron job to build every day at 11:55 p.m. So previously I said first star indicates to minute and second star indicates to hour. So here you can see we have given minute like 55 and we have given hour like 23. Here 23 stands for 11 and 55 is minute guys. So here you can see cron job to build every day at 11:55 p.m. So when I come to here cron guru website, so here when I select slash 55, and here when I select 22, and here you can see, sorry, here when I select 23, and here you can see at every 50th minute past 23rd hour. So it will build at 11:55 p.m. guys. So meanwhile, let's come here. Here you can see third build also completed. So here you can see third build also completed. So I'll show you this pipeline build live guys. So let's see. Here, let's wait. I will show you the fourth build live. Then you can understand how cron job works. So let's reload this. And here you can see fourth build is going on. So this is how cron job works. So if you want to see this output, you can directly select here. You can directly see in your new tab. So or else you can directly click this and you can see the output. So here you can see fourth build got completed. So when I open this in your blue ocean, you can find all the builds here. So here you can see fourth build also completed. So git check on completed, Trivy files can completed and everything in Trivy files can, here you can see Trivy has generated all the report. So this is how cron job works. So here you can see, and here have given range. So here range is nothing but this cron job is used to build at every second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour. At morning, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, it will continuously build. So let's check this. Directly come here and I'll remove this, and here I will mention 2 to 5, and this is the range guys mention here. Why I'm giving 2 to 5 means this is the range. Here you can see at every minute past every hour from 2 through 5, so it will continuously build our pipeline at second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour. So this is how it works. So let's come here, and here you can see this is the cron job to build at every fifth hour. So in hour we have given /5, and here you can see this is the cron job to build Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. So here also have mentioned range. So here you can see last star indicates to day of the week. So here 0 and 7 stands for Sunday guys, remember this again. So here you can see I have given this cron job to build Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. So let's come here, and here let's give star by 22, and here I will give, here you can see we have given 1 to 5 range, 1 to 5. So here you can see at every minute past every 22nd hour at every day of week from Monday through Friday. So you can understand how cron job works. So this is the cron job to build Monday to Friday at 22nd hour guys. So let's come here, and here you can see this is the cron job to build every Sunday at 4-5 p.m. So here you can see previously I said 0 and 7 stands for Sunday. So that's why I have given here 7 guys. And here you can see 5 stands for minute. First star stands for minute, second star stands for hour. So that's why I have given same like this. So when I come here, and here I will directly give 7, and let's come here. Here we have given minute 5 and hour 4. Okay, directly come here, or else let's remove this 5, minute 5 and hour 4, and I will give 7 Sunday. And here you can see at 4-5 on Sunday. So this is the cron job to build Sunday at 4-5 a.m. guys. And here you can see at last this is the cron job to build every day at 8 p.m. So this is how cron job works. So let's directly come to our Jenkins pipeline, and let's see how many builds has been completed. So here you can see right now only 7th build also completed. So this is how cron job will build continuously. So for this pipeline, so let's select configuration. So when I select this configuration, here you can see we have given our cron job to build at every 1 minute. So that's why here this pipeline is continuously building guys. So here you can see 7 builds has been completed. So this all builds has completed by using cron expressions only. So yes guys, that's it for today's video. And here you can see in next video I'll explain you how we can build our jobs by using GitHub webhooks. So I will explain you this in the next video. And here you can see if you want this, you can directly take this screenshot. Here you can see you can directly take this screenshot, and here you can see you can directly take this screenshot. And yes guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, and see you in the next video, and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐺𝐬, and in this video, I'll explain you how to create a webhook in Jenkins. And here, webhook is nothing but when our developer changes the source code in GitHub, then build will occur at that point of time in Jenkins. So previously, I have created an Amazon EC2 instance, and I have installed Jenkins on it. So now let's try to connect to our Jenkins, and let's create a pipeline, and let's create a webhook for that. So to connect to our Jenkins, we need to copy our public IPv4 address, and we need to access with port 8080. So by default, Jenkins run under the port of 8080. We need to access this. And here you can see this is the dashboard of our Jenkins. So now I will create a pipeline. So I will select new item and I will select here pipeline 1. Here you can give whatever you want. So for example, I'm giving pipeline 1 and here we need to select pipeline and we need to select OK. And here I will write a pipeline. So when we write a pipeline, here pipeline and agent any. This is common. So now let's write stages and we need to give stages and stage. So I'm going to write first stage and I will give first stage like clean workspace. And here we need to provide brackets. So here we need to write our stage. Sorry, steps we need to write our steps. And here I will provide clean workspace. Okay. Now I will create a second stage. I will copy this and I'll paste it here. So in this stage, I will take the source code from GitHub. So here I will provide git checkout. So I'll remove this up to here and I'll first apply. And here I will use pipeline syntax. And I will come to my repository and I will use this repository. And here you can use whatever you want repository. So here I'm using this repository. I am copying my repository URL. And here in pipeline syntax, I'm going to select git. Sorry. And I will select here git. And here we need to paste our repository URL. This is my repository URL. And here we need to provide branch and this branch is main. So here I will provide main. And here you can see it was asking credentials. So if your repository is in private, you need to give your GitHub credentials here. So if your repository in public, if you can directly select here, create generate pipeline script. So it will provide a pipeline script. So you can copy this and you can directly paste it here. So up to here we have done. So here S is missing. I will keep here. Okay. And again I will copy up to here and I'll paste it here. So previously I installed Privy on this. So when I hit here Privy hyphen version. So here you can see this is the Privy version. So previously I installed Privy. So I will scan this repository using Privy. So here I will remove all this. And here I will provide sh Privy fs and dot. So fs stands for file system guys. So it will scan all the files. So here I am going to change Privy file scan. So at last I will do one thing. I will copy this again and again I will paste it here. And here at last I will provide here message msg and again I will remove this and using echo I will provide like build success. So this is the one I am providing. So I will apply and I will save this. So here I will select build now. Right now first build is going on. So let's see output parallelly. So this build will complete very fast guys. So here you can see git checkout completed. Privy file scan is going on now. Refs dot. So it will generate a report. So after completing this, let's create a webhook. So here you can see this is the Privy file scan report. And here you can see build success and it was throwing success message. So okay. let's remove this, and let's remove this output. And here you can see right now we have only one build. So let's create a webhook for this pipeline. So to create a webhook, first you need to directly go to your repository. So you need to select settings, and here you can see you need to select webhooks. So here you need to select add webhook. So you need to select this, and here you can see under payload URL, directly remove this. Directly remove this, and here copy your Jenkins IP address. So this is my Jenkins IP address. I'll copy up to 8080. I'll copy this and I'll come to Jenkins. So we need to paste it here. And here we need to provide GitHub-webhook. So you need to provide same like this. You need to provide your Jenkins IP address with port 8080. And here you need to provide GitHub-webhook. So you can directly select here add webhook. So now let's check whether webhook is configured or not. So here you need to see check mark, guys. Here you need to see this tick mark. So now let's come to pipeline directly. Here you can see right now we have only one build. So we need to go to configuration again. And here we need to select GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling. So you need to check enable this, and you need to again apply, and you need to save. So here you can see right now we have only one build. So again I'm showing you in configurations we need to select GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling. So you need to enable this and you need to write your pipeline. And I'm going to apply and I'm going to save. And in GitHub we need to go to here you can see. So this is the repository which I'm using. So you need to go to settings. So under settings you need to go to webhooks. So we need to select here add webhook. So you need to create your webhooks. So you need to see here check mark. So let's go to Starbucks again, and I will change, I will commit, I will do some commits here. So right now here you can see right now we have only one build. Here you can see right now we have only one build. So here I will do some of the commits. So I will open this Docker file. So here I will change any of things, guys. So here I will change expose port 4000 to 3000. So when I select here commit, so again I'm showing you right now we have only one build. So when I come here and right now I changed this 4 to 3. So when I select this commit changes, and when I select commit changes, here you can see commit has been occurred. So when I come to this pipeline, and here you can see automatically it will change. Here you can see build to pending. Here it is in pending state. Here you can see build to started. So here you can see build to also completed. Here you can see. So when I open this, in output you can see it was generated each and everything. It was taken the source code from GitHub, and the trivia scanned all the files, and at last in third stage here you can see build success, and at last it was showing success message. So this is how you can trigger your webhook. So here right now we have only two builds. So again I will build. So again I will do some of the commits here. So let's do commit in some other file. So I'll open this all repositories, and this is the Starbucks one I'm using. So I'm opening this. So here I will change readme file, guys. So let's change this Starbucks hyphen project. So this is the one I'm giving. So when I here you can see again I'm showing you right now we have only two builds. So when I come here and when I select commit changes and when I select commit changes, automatically build will occur, guys. So let's come here. You can see third build. It is in process, pending. It is in pending state, and build will occur. Let's wait, guys. Here you can see build has been started. So build also completed. So here you can see this is the third build. So when I open this output, here you can see it was taken the source code and the tree scanned all the files and everything, and success. So this is how you can create your webhook in Jenkins. So to see this, directly come to terminal, and here you need to go to cd where lib Jenkins and workspace. So when I hit here 11, here you can see pipeline 1. So I'll come here, and here you can see we have given name like pipeline 1. So when I enter into this pipeline 1, cd pipeline 1, and when I hit ll, here you can see all the files of our repository. So when I come here and I will open you the repository again, and this is the Starbucks which you are using, and here you can see all the files, and you can see all the files in this path. So you need to go to where lib Jenkins workspace. Under workspace, you need to go to pipeline 1, and here you can find all the files. So yes guys, that's it for today's video. And after completing this, if you want to remove your webhook, directly come here to settings, and you directly go to webhook, and here directly select delete, and here you need to select yes, delete webhook. So here you can see okay, webhook has been deleted. Let's go to here, and that's it for today's videos guys. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, and see you in the next video, and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐵, and in this video, I'll explain you how to change Jenkins port number. So here you can see previously I created an Ubuntu EC2 instance, and I have installed Jenkins on this Ubuntu EC2 instance. So I'll copy public IPv4 address. So here I will open a new tab, and here we need to access with port 8080. So by default Jenkins run another port of 8080, so we need to access with port 8080. So now what we are going to do is we are going to change Jenkins port number. So here you can see right now it was working. So first let's go here. So previously I connected to this Ubuntu EC2 instance guys. So here you can see again I will connect. I will remove this, and here you can directly select here connect. So or else you can directly connect using mobile XM or putty, it may be anything. So here let's clear the screen. First we need to update our instance by using sudo apt sorry update -y. So it will update our instance, and let's clear the screen. So here you can see right now it is an Ubuntu user, so we need to convert to root user by hitting sudo su or sudo -i. So here you can see it is converted to root user. So now let's clear the screen. So when I hit here cat etc os-release. So here you can see this is Ubuntu EC2 instance, and this is the version 22.04.4. This is the version Ubuntu version. So now let's clear the screen, and here you can see we have connected to this Jenkins. So when I come here and when I hit sudo systemctl status Jenkins, so here you can see our Jenkins is active and running. So let's come out. Okay, so here you can see this is the Jenkins server. So now what we are going to do is we are going to change the Jenkins port number. So by default Jenkins run on the port of 8080. So right now we are going to change this Jenkins port number. So we need to come here, and we need to go to one path which is cd user, and we need to go to lib, and here we need to go to systemd, and here we need to go to system and enter, and let's clear the screen, or else let's select here ls. So here you can see it was showing n number of files. So in this directory we need to go to one file. Let's clear the screen, and here we need to open that file vim jenkins.service. So we need to go to this file jenkins.service file. So we need to open this, and here I will open set numbers escape colon set number. So it will display all the numbers here. So here we need to go to 70th line, guys. So here you can see 70th line in an environment. Here you can see by default Jenkins is running under the port of 8080. So in this file you can change the port number. So here I'm going to change port number to let's change to 9090. So here you can see I'm going to remove this right now. Here you can see Jenkins is running under the port of 8080. So we are going to change this to 9090. So we need to save this file, escape shift colon WQ. So it will save the file and select enter. And after we need to restart our Jenkins by hitting sudo systemctl restart Jenkins. So it will restart our Jenkins. So let's wait. And let's see the status of Jenkins by hitting sudo systemctl status Jenkins. So here you can see right now our Jenkins is active and running. So what now, let's come out from this and let's hit sudo systemctl daemon reload, enter. So again let's see status. So it is active and running. So now let's come here, and before doing this let's come here and let's copy public IPv4 address of our EC2 instance, and here we need to access with port 9090. So previously we changed it to port 9090. So let's keep here 9090 and enter. So let's see whether it was working or not. So here you can see this site can't be reached. So here you can see right now 8080 is working. So now let's do one thing. So here you can see right now 8080 is working. Here you can see 8080 is working, but here 9090 is not working. So previously we changed it to 9090. So let's come here and let's stop and start Jenkins by hitting sudo systemctl stop Jenkins and enter. So it will stop Jenkins. So I will come here and I will reload this whether it was working or not. So here you can see the site can't be reached. So again I will come here and I will start Jenkins by hitting sudo systemctl start Jenkins and enter. So it will start Jenkins. Let's wait. And let's see status of Jenkins. Simply hit sudo systemctl status Jenkins and enter. So here you can see our Jenkins is active and running. So let's come out from this and let's go here to 8080. So let's reload this. Here you can see it was running under the port of 8080. So here I will open this port 9090 and I will reload this. So here you can see now 8080 has been stopped. Here you can see right now 8080 is not working. So here you can see 9090 is working. Here you can see 9090. So let's log in here. Username previously I have given Vijay and password also have given Vijay, and I will select here sign in. So here you can see this is the dashboard of our Jenkins. So in this video I explained you how to change port number of Jenkins. So here you can see previously it is running under the port of 8080. So we have changed it to 9090. Here not only 9090, you can provide whatever you want. So you need to go to this file, guys. Again I'm telling you, you need to go to this file vam jenkins.service file. You need to go, first you need to come to this path user lib system d system, and you need to go to this file jenkins.service, and you need to enter into this file and select here escape shift colon set number. So it will display all the set numbers here, and here you need to come to 70th line, guys. In environment you need to change the port. Here you can see Jenkins port. So here I have changed it to 9090. So here you can keep whatever you want. So I will save this. So right now 9090 is working. Here you can see So this is how you can change your Jenkins port number, guys. And yes, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And see you in the next video, and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐬𝐤𝐬𝐳, and in this video, I'll explain you how to integrate GitHub private repository with Jenkins. So previously, I have created an Ubuntu EC2 instance, and I have installed Jenkins on this. So let's connect to our Jenkins first. So we need to copy our public IPv4 address, and here we need to access with port 8080. So Jenkins under the port of 8080. So we need to access with port 8080. So here you can see this is my Jenkins dashboard. So now let's create a new pipeline. So here I'm giving the name like GitHub hyphen private. So here this is the name I'm giving. Here you can give whatever you want. So here I'm going to select pipeline and OK. And here we need to write our Jenkins script. So I will open my GitHub repository. So here you can see Terraform. This is the private repository. So when I open this, so here you can see this is the private repository. So now let's integrate this GitHub private repository with Jenkins. So let's directly go to Jenkins first. And let's write declarative pipeline. So here I'm going to write the declarative pipeline. So when we write declarative pipeline, always pipeline starts with pipeline and agent any. And here we need to mention stages. And inside this we need to give stage. So here we need to give the stage name. So here I'm going to give git checkout or else git private repo. So here stage name I am giving git private repo. And here we need to mention steps. So inside the steps we need to give our repository URL. Okay. So, okay, we need, always when we are using Jenkins pipeline, we need to use pipeline syntax. So, I'm going to open it in a new tab. So, here we need to select Git. So, here you can see this is the Git. So, here we need to paste our GitHub private repository URL. So, I'm going to copy. Here you can see again, I'm showing this is the private repository. So, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So, here we need to give the branch name. So, branch is main. So, here we need to provide main. So here you can see it was throwing an error. Failed to connect to repository. Remote support for password authentication was removed. So here you can see this is the private repository. So we need to provide credentials of our GitHub. So to provide GitHub credentials in Jenkins, we need to go to dashboard. So now we need to select here manage Jenkins. So under manage Jenkins, here you can see credentials. So here you need to give your GitHub credentials to Jenkins. Then only it will integrate our private repository with Jenkins. So let's select credentials. And here you need to select global. And here you need to select add credentials. So inside this, here you can see kind you need to select username and with password. So here you need to give the username, GitHub username. So here I am going to give 𝐸𝐺𝐸𝐴. So this is my GitHub username. Here you can see 𝐸𝐺𝐸𝐴. So we need to provide here password. So here we need to generate token. So directly go to your GitHub and open profile and go to here settings. Under settings, directly go to developer settings. At last you will see developer settings. You need to select here developer settings. And here you need to select personal access token. So here you need to select token classic. And here you need to select generate new token. So if you are having an existing token, you can use that token. So right now I don't have any token, so I'm going to select here generate new token. So here I'm going to select generate new token classic. So here we need to provide our GitHub password. So this is my GitHub password. So here we need to give the name. So here I'm going to give demo token. So this is the name I'm giving. So expiration I'm giving 7 days. So here you can give whatever you want. So I'm going to give 7 days. Within after completing 7 days, our token will be permanently expired. So here I'm going to select this repo. So I'm going to select this repo, and okay, repo is enough. Okay. So I'm going to select here generate token. So here you can see token has been generated. So we need to copy our token. So we need to paste it in our Jenkins in password. So here you can see we need to paste like this. So here I'm going to give ID like GitHub hyphen cred. Okay, here also I'm giving GitHub cred. And again I'm telling you, you need to provide your GitHub username here, and you need to provide your token. You need to generate a token in your GitHub, and you need to paste the token here. So here I'm going to give the ID like GitHub hyphen cred, and description also GitHub hyphen cred. Then I'm going to select create. So here you can see this is my GitHub credentials. So let's select again here dashboard, and here you can see GitHub private. So this is the one pipeline. So let's go to this pipeline. Let's select configure. So we haven't saved this pipeline. Okay, let's start from starting. So when we write pipeline and agent any, we need to perform stages and save the stage. And here we need to give the stage name. Here previously we have git private repo. Okay. Here you can give whatever you want. So this is the private repository. So I'm giving the private. Okay, guys. So here I'm going to remove this. And here we need to perform steps. And inside this step, we need to write our, we need to give our repository URL. So let's go to our repository again. So I'm going to select repositories. And here, this is the private repository Terraform, and I'm going to open this. And here we need to, here you can see this is the private repository. So we need to copy our repository URL, and temporarily I'm going to select here apply. So when we select here apply, it will save the code. So that's why I'm going to select here apply. And I'm going to select here open pipeline script. So when we write any of the Jenkins pipeline, so we need to use this. So here we need to select git, and here repository URL, we need to paste our repository URL. So here you can see this is the repository URL. We need to copy this, and we need to paste it here. Again, it was throwing an error. So let's wait. So here you can see we need to use a repository branch. So here this is the main. So here we need to give the branch name like main. And here previously we have given our GitHub credentials to Jenkins. So when you select here credentials, so here you can see this is our GitHub credentials. We need to select this. And here when I select generate pipeline script, so here you can see script has been generated. So let's copy this and let's paste in this pipeline. So here you can see when I select here apply, it will save temporarily. So here you can see git branch, our branch is main. So this is our credentials ID GitHub hyphen cred which you have been given. So we have given our GitHub credentials to Jenkins. So here you can see this is our repository URL. So I'm going to select apply, and I'm going to select here save. And here when I select build now, it will build our pipeline. It will take all the source code now. Here you can see our build one got success. So let's see the logs, and here you can see all the logs and everything. So now let's go here. Now we need to go to our Jenkins path. Our Jenkins path is where lib, and here Jenkins, and here you need to go to workspace. Here we need LL, and here you can see these are the pipelines. So this is the pipeline. In this pipeline only we have integrated our GitHub private repository with Jenkins. So here I'm going to go to this pipeline GitHub private, okay, and we need LL. Here you can see all the files, and sj-ec2 Terraform deployment using Jenkins, Terraform nodes elb.tf. So here you can find all the files. So here you can see EC2 Terraform deployment using Jenkins, Terraform nodes elb.tf and everything. So here you can find all the files. You need to come to this path where lib Jenkins workspace. So here you can find all the pipelines. Here you can see all the pipelines. So right now we are having two different pipelines, demo pipeline and GitHub private pipeline. So when I select here dashboard, Here you can see when I select this dashboard, these are the two pipelines it was showing here. It was showing here we have integrated our GitHub private repository in this pipeline. So you need to come to this pipeline and you can find all the files. So this is how you can integrate your GitHub private repository with Jenkins. So yes guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, and see you in the next video, and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐬𝐤𝐬𝐧𝐠, and in this video, I'll explain you how to integrate Jenkins with Docker. So here you can see previously I have created an Ubuntu EC2 instance and I have installed Jenkins and Docker in this Ubuntu EC2 instance. So let's connect to Jenkins first. So we need to copy public IP shore address, and here we need to access with port 8080. So Jenkins are under the port of 8080. So you need to give port 8080. So here you can see this is the Jenkins dashboard. So we don't have even one pipeline. So to integrate Jenkins with Docker, we need to install some of the plugins first. So to install the plugins, you need to select directly manage Jenkins, and here directly select plugins, and here directly select available plugins, and here search for Docker, and here you need to select Docker, Docker Commerce, Docker Pipeline, Docker API, and Docker build step. So you need to install these plugins. So I'm going to install this. So after completing this, we need to select here restart Jenkins. So here you can see plugins has been installed. So here we need to select restart Jenkins. So now Jenkins will restart. Here you can see please wait while Jenkins is restarting. So after completing this, we need to give that we need to integrate that in tools part. So I will show you after completing this. Let's wait for the time. So here you can see first we need to give our username. So my Jenkins username is Vijay and password I have given Vijay. So here I am going to select sign in. So here you can see this is the dashboard of our Jenkins. So I am going to select here dashboard, and here we need to select manage Jenkins. So previously we installed Docker plugins. So we need to integrate that plugins with Jenkins. So here you need to go to tools. So under tools, directly go to Docker installations. So here you need to select add Docker. So here name I am giving Docker, and here we need to select install automatically, add installer, download from docker.com. So I'm going to download the latest version. So I'm going to select here apply, and I'm going to select here save. And now we need to select dashboard, and here you can see right now we don't have even one pipeline. So let's create a new pipeline. So here I'm going to select new item, and here name I'm going to give Docker. So here I'm going to select pipeline, and here I'm going to select OK. And here you can see we need to write our pipeline here. So in this video we are going to write declarative pipeline. So when we write declarative pipeline, always pipeline starts with pipeline, and we need to give agent any, and stages, and inside this we need to mention stage, and here we need to give the stage name. So here I am going to give git checkout, and here we need to give steps. So inside this we need to perform our command. So for temporarily I will say I will apply this, and here we need to use pipeline syntax always. So here we need to open this in a new tab, and here you can see this is the repository which I am using for this video, and I am going to copy this repository URL, and here you can see in sample step we need to select git. Here you can see git. So in repository URL, we need to paste this repository URL. This is the repository URL. We need to paste it here. And in branch, you need to give the branch name. So this is the branch name is main. Here you can see main. So here we need to give main. And here you can see this is the public repository. So that's why I'm not giving any of the credentials. So if you are giving a private repository, you need to mention your credentials here. So this is the public repository. So that's why I'm going to select here directly generate pipeline script. So you can directly copy this and directly come to here and directly paste it here. So this is the first stage, guys. So I'm going to select apply and I'm going to select save. So I'm going to select here build now. So first build will occur. So here it will show the build history. So here you can see git checkout is going on. So let's open this and here you can see git checkout also completed. So it was taken the source code from the GitHub repository. So to see this source code, directly come to here and directly go to where lib, and here you need to select Jenkins and here you need to go to workspace. So let's select enter. So when I hit LL and here you can see this is the pipeline Docker. So when I come here and here you can see when I select dashboard, and for this pipeline we have given the name like Docker. So this is the name. So let's enter into this pipeline. So cd docker. So when I hit LL and here you can see all the files. So when I come here and let's see here, you can see all the files. So up to now it was completed. So now let's write another stage. So let's see, I have installed the Trivy or not. Trivy hyphen version. So here you can see we installed Trivy. So let's integrate Trivy also, guys. So right now when I hit Docker images, here you can see we don't have even one Docker image. So when I hit Docker ps-a, we don't have even one Docker container. So here you can see Docker images is the command to list all the Docker images. Docker ps-a is the command to list all the stopped containers and running containers. So let's directly come to here to this pipeline. So let's select configure. Now let's build Docker image. So here you can see in this, we have taken this all the source code to our Jenkins. So here you can see I have written the Docker file. So in this Docker file, first it will take the base image like Ubuntu, and first it will update and it will install HTTP Apache 2 web server, and it will take all the source code to where www HTML path, and have given the export port like 4000. So here you can see it will take all the source code to where www HTML path, guys. So now let's write Jenkins script to build our Docker image. So here I'm going to select stage and here I'm going to give the stage name like build Docker image. So this is the stage name. So inside this I'm going to give steps. So under this we need to give the steps. So sh docker build -t Netflix and dot. So this is the command to build our Docker image. So here you can see docker build -t. So this is the Docker image name, guys, and dot refers to local path. So it will take the source code from the GitHub repository, and in the second stage it will build the Docker image. So I will select apply and I will select save. So before building this, I am showing you again. So here you can see we don't have even one image. When I select Docker images, we don't have even one image. When I hit Docker ps-a, we don't have even one container. So let's directly select here build now. So second build is going on. You can see build got failed. Let's see the logs. Here you can see error. Permission denied while trying to connect Docker daemon socket. Okay. We need to give executable permissions. Let's clear the screen. So sudo chmod 777 here where run docker.sock. So now let's build this pipeline again. So let's select build now. And now third build will going on, guys. Let's wait. Here you can see third build is going on. Let's see this output. And here you can see image is building now. Previously it got failed here. Now it was building. So here you can see it was building Docker image. And here you can see pipeline got success. So let's go to our pipeline. Let's remove this. And here you can see it was completed. So let's directly come here. So when I hit here Docker images, here you can see Netflix image has been created, and this is the tag name is latest. So when I hit Docker ps-a, we don't have Docker container. So now let's do one thing. Let's write another stage. Let's go to configure and let's write here another stage, guys. So previously we installed Trivi. So let's integrate with Trivi also. And here stage, and inside this I'm giving Trivi image scan. So let's expand this. Okay. Here we need to go square braces and inside the steps. So under steps we need to give sh, sorry, Trivi. We are using Trivi. So Trivi image. And in this our image name is Netflix and tag name is latest. So here you can see this is our image name and the latest is our tag name. So here you can see where is this, and here you can see Netflix is our image name and latest is our tag name. So that's why here I have given latest. So let's apply no, so select save, and when I select here build now Trivi will scan our Docker image. So here you can see fourth build is going on. Let's open this. And here you can see Trivi image scan is going on. So Trivi is scanning our Docker image. And here Trivi is a security tool, guys. Here you can see pipeline got success. So here you can see Trivi has generated the report. So to see this in a beautiful way, previously I installed this Blue Ocean plugin. So you can install this Blue Ocean plugin in plugins part. So it will show the output in a beautiful way. So this is the latest build 4. So here you can see Trivi image scan. So when I open this, and here you can see all the detailed report. So it was showing severities, vulnerabilities, installed version, fixed version, and status and everything. So let's remove this. So up to now we have created three stages. So now let's open Docker Hub, and here you can see let's open here Docker Hub. So let's sign in. So here you can see right now we don't have Netflix image. Here you can see in top stage we don't have any of the image. Last images we have pushed this last image on 12 days ago. So now let's do one thing. Here you can see in configure we have written three stages, guys. Here you can see in the first stage it will take the source code, and in the second stage it will build the Docker image, and in the third stage we will scan our Docker image. So now let's do one thing. Here let's write stage to push. Let's tag the Docker image and let's push the Docker image to the Docker Hub. Let's write it here. So here I'm going to mention stage, and here inside this I'm giving pushing Docker image to Docker Hub. So here I'm going to select steps. So inside this we need to select script. So here I'm going to give script, and I'm going to select this, and inside this we need to write the script. So temporarily I will select apply, and here we need to go to again pipeline syntax. So this is the pipeline syntax, and here we need to select with the Docker registry. So here you can see you need to select this with Docker registry. So here we haven't given our Docker Hub credentials to Jenkins. So first we need to give our Docker Hub credentials. So directly select manage Jenkins. So here you need to select credentials. So under credentials you need to select global, and here you need to select add credentials, and here you need to select kind username and password. So my Docker Hub username is Vijay Gidituri, and here we need to give her Docker Hub username. So my Docker Hub username. So this is my Docker Hub username. You need to give your own Docker Hub username and Docker Hub password. So here I'm going to give ID like Docker and description also Docker. So here I'm going to select here create. So here you can see we have given our Docker Hub credentials to Jenkins in credentials part. So you need to give this. So when you give this, it will push our Docker image to Docker Hub, guys. So right now here you can see we don't have Netflix image. So let's select here sign in, sign up. Okay. What happened? Let's open here Docker Hub, sign in. And here you can see this is the last image Starbucks. So now let's push our Docker image. So here you can see let's push this Docker image to Docker Hub. So directly come here, come to again Jenkins and go to pipeline script, or else let's remove this and here open pipeline syntax. So here you need to select with the Docker register. You need to open this. And here you can see register credentials. So here you can see previously we have given Docker Hub credentials. So you need to select this and you need to select here generate pipeline script. So here you can see pipeline script has been generated. So I will directly copy this, or else I'll copy up to here and I'll go to here Jenkins and I will paste it here. I'll give another bracket here. Okay. And inside this we need to write our script, guys, now. So here I'm going to give script like docker tag Netflix 𝐬𝐤𝐬𝐿 and slash Netflix colon latest. So here you can see right now we are going to tag our Docker image. So previously here you can see in this stage we have created our Docker image by using docker build -t Netflix. So in this stage we are going to tag our Docker image. So here you can see docker tag Netflix. This is our Docker Hub. Sorry, this is our Docker image name. And here you can see this is my Docker Hub username, and this is my again Docker image name Netflix colon latest. So now let's write one command to push to Docker Hub. So docker push 𝐬𝐤𝐬𝐿 slash Netflix at last colon latest. We need to give the tag name. So it will push our Docker image to Docker Hub, guys. So up to here completed. So let's directly come here again. And here let's write another stage to run our Docker container. So here I am going to give stage. So here I am going to give stage. Inside this I am going to select steps. So here we need to give the stage name, guys. Always remember this. So here I am going to give run Docker container. So okay. So here I am going to give our shell command like this is the command to run our Docker container, guys. I am giving C docker run -itd -name container 1 -p and 4000 colon 80 Netflix colon latest. So here you can see this is the command to create Docker container. So docker run -itd -name. So this is the container name. I am giving container 1 -p stands for port. 4000 is our container port. 80 is our service port. That means HTTP port. So here you can see Netflix colon latest means this is our Docker Hub. Docker image name. So here why I have given 4000 means our container is running on the port of 4000. So when you go to Docker file, so here you can see export port I have given 4000. So that's why I have given there 4000. So directly again go to Jenkins. Here you can see this is all the stages which I have given. So here you can see again I am explaining. In the first stage it will take the source code from the GitHub repository, and in the second stage it will build the Docker image, and in the third stage we will scan our Docker image, and in the fourth stage here you can see it will tag the Docker image and it will push the Docker image to the Docker Hub, and in the fifth stage Docker container will build, guys. So let's select play and let's select save. And before building this Jenkins job, I will show you by hitting docker ps-a, sorry, docker ps-a. Here you can see right now we don't have any of the docker container. So when I select here build now, docker container will be created. Here you can say I'm going to build docker. Sorry, I'm going to select here build now. Here you can see fifth build is going on. Maybe image scan is going. Okay, let's see this output. Here you can see trivia image scan is going on. So here you can see it was mounting. That means Docker image has been tagged and it was pushing through the Docker hub. So here you can see Docker container also created and it was build got success. So let's come here. So here you can see Starbucks. So when I reload this, you can see Netflix image here. So here you can see Netflix last push less than a minute ago. So when I open this, you can find our image here. You can see this is the image. So you can push this image directly. You can copy this and you can push this image to local. So this is the image Netflix. So this is how you can create. Here you can see in Jenkins. When I select here configure, here you can see this is how you can take the source code from the GitHub repository and you can build the Docker image, and in this stage Trivy will scan our Docker image, and in this stage it will tag the Docker image and will push the Docker image to the Docker hub. Same like this. Here you can see it was pushed and at last a container will be created. So here you can see, so when I hit here docker ps-a, here you can see container is been running. So here you can see container is running under the default port of 4000. So we have given expose port 4000, so it was showing like that. So let's connect to our Docker container. So we need to access with port 4000. So we need to copy our instance public IPv4 address and we need to paste it here. We need to access with port 4000 guys. So in Docker file we have given port 4000. So that's why we need to give. So here you can see Netflix. This is only the front end part. So this is how you can deploy each and everything. So in this video we have integrated Docker with Jenkins and we have deployed this front-end Netflix page. So leave this guys. Okay, these are all the stages and here you can see just focus on this guys. You need to just focus on this and try to learn Jenkins and yes guys, that's it for today's video. Let's go to dashboard and Docker, and here you can see these are all the stages. And yes guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, and see you in the next video, and bye. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐕𝐺𝐬𝐺𝐬, and in this video, I'll explain you how to configure email notifications for our Jenkins pipelines. So here you can see previously I have created an Ubuntu EC2 instance and I've installed Jenkins on this. So let's connect to our Jenkins first. So we need to copy our public IPv4 address and we need to access with port 8080. So Jenkins under the port of 8080. So we need to access with port 8080. So right now we don't have any of the Jenkins pipelines. So let's create a new pipeline. So here we need to select new item and here I'm going to give Docker and here I'm going to select pipeline. Okay. And let's write a demo pipeline guys. So pipeline and agent any. And here we need to mention stages. And here we need to mention stage. Inside this we need to give the stage name. So here I'm giving git checkout. And here we need to give steps. So inside this we need to give our Jenkins repository URL. So here I'm using pipeline syntax for this. So I'm going to use this repository and here you can see branch is main. So I'm going to copy this repository URL, and here we need to select Git, and we need to paste the repository URL, and branch name we need to give main. And this is a public repository. Here you can see this is a public repository, so we don't need to give credentials. So I'm going to select here generate pipeline script. So we need to copy this, and directly we can paste it here. So let's write second stage. So let's install Trivy first. So let's directly connect, and here directly I will select connect. So I'm going to connect to our EC2 instance. So here you can see this is our EC2 instance. So I'm going to connect to this EC2 instance. So here you can see, let's see whether Trivy is installed or not by hitting Trivy hyphen version. So we don't have Trivy. So let's install Trivy first. So here Trivy is nothing but Trivy is a security tool, guys. So here why I'm using Trivy is I'm going to scan all my file systems, and I'm going to scan my Docker image for any of the security issues. That's why I'm using Trivy. So I'm going to paste it here in while, and it will install Trivy. So I'm going to close this, and after completing this, let's see Trivy version, and let's clear the screen, and let's see Trivy hyphen version. So here you can see this is our Trivy version, and let's see Docker version by hitting Docker hyphen version. So here you can see this is our Docker version. So now let's do one thing. Let's directly come to our Jenkins pipeline, and let's write another stage here. Let's mention stage, and here I'm going to give Trivy file scan. So we are going to scan this GitHub repository. So that's why I'm giving here Trivy file scan. So here I'm going to give steps. So inside step we need to perform our command and sh Trivy fs and dot. So we are going to scan our file system, and let's write another stage here. Here let's build Docker image, building Docker image, and here we need to perform our steps. And here sh Docker build hyphen t. Let's use star colon, or else right now we are using Starbucks repository. So let's give directly here Starbucks colon v1 and dot refers to Docker file. Okay. And here let's scan our Docker image using Trivy. And here I'm going to write another stage. Trivy image scan. So here I'm giving Trivy image scan. And here I'm going to write steps. So inside step we need to perform our command sh Trivy image, and we need to mention our image name Starbucks colon v1. So colon v1 is nothing but this is our tag name. So now let's store this output in Trivy image scan .txt. So let's store our output in this file. So let's apply this, and let's save this, and let's select here build now. Let's check this whether this pipeline is working or not. And here you can see git checkout is going on. After completing this, let's configure our email notifications for this Jenkins pipeline. So here you can see our build got failed. So let's open the output. Trivy has generated a report, guys, and here you can see permission enable trying. So we need to give permissions to var run docker.rock. So let's leave this. So now what we are going to do is let's configure email notifications for this Jenkins pipeline. So first I will show you security groups, and here you can see for this security groups you need to go to security, and here you can see security groups. So when I open the security groups, you need to give access to port 465. So port 465 is nothing but SMTPS. So To configure email notifications, you need to give access to port 465, which is SMTPS, and protocol is TCP. So you need to give inbound rule for this, guys. And after, let's go to instances, and let's go to dashboard here, and we need to go to manage Jenkins. So to configure email notifications, we need to install one plugin in our Jenkins. So directly go to plugins and directly select here available plugins, and here select email. So here you can see email extension template. So you need to install this plugin. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to select install. So here you can see this plugin is installing. So let's wait for some time. So let's restart our Jenkins. So here you can see our Jenkins is restarting. So let's wait for some time. After completing this, we need to generate a password from our email. So I'll show you that. We need to generate an application password. So we need to give that password to our Jenkins. So after completing this, let's do that. So here we need to give our username Vijay and password also I'm given Vijay. So here I'm going to select sign in. So up to here we installed email plugin. So let's select this close and let's select dashboard. So we need to log into our Gmail account. So here you can see this is the pipeline. So we need to log into our Gmail. So directly, so here you can say I will open this, and here we need to select this, and here you need to select manage your Google account, and here directly select for in search bar directly select for app passwords, and here you can see app passwords. So you need to open this, and here we need to provide our Gmail password. So I'm going to select next, and here you can see we need to provide a app name. So here I'm going to give app name Jenkins. So here I'm going to select create. So here you can see password has been generated. So I'll copy this. This is application password, guys. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here, and I'll remove spaces in between, and I'm going to save this. So I'll copy this and I'll come here and I'll select done. Okay. And here you can see one app password has been created. So this is nothing but this is an application password. So let's go to our Jenkins. So here you can see. So we need to provide that password to our Jenkins. So we need to select manage Jenkins, and here directly select credentials. So under credentials, you need to select global and you need to select add credentials. So here kind you need to select username and password. So here username is nothing but we need to provide our Gmail username. So here I'm going to give my Gmail username. So here you need to give your own Gmail username, and previously we have created here you can see previously we have created an app password. Here you can see we have created an application password. So you need to paste that application password. So here you can see this is application password. So we need to copy this and let's directly go to Jenkins and credentials, and we need to paste that password here. So here you can see this is our application password and this is our username. So here I'm going to give mail credentials, mail hyphen cred, and I'll copy this and I'll description also I'm going to paste. So here you can see I'm going to select create, and here you can see this is our Gmail username and password. That is not password, that is the application password, guys. Remember that. And after completing this, you need to select here manage Jenkins, and here you need to select system. So under system, here you need to search for, we'll show you here you can see we need to provide here credentials like email, extended email notification, and at last you will find email notification. So we need to fill this. So first let's go to extended email notification. So here you can see this is extended email notification. Under SMTP server, we need to use smtp.gmail.com. So here under SMTP server, we need to provide this, and we need to provide our SMTP port, which is 465. So here you can see this is our SMTP port. So in previously in security groups also we have given SMTP port is 465. So when I open the security groups, and here you can see port range is 465, protocol is TCP, and type is SMTPS. So same we need to provide here. So here SMTP server name we need to use smtp.gmail.com, and SMTP port is we need to provide 465, and you need to select here advanced. And under credentials, previously we have given our email credentials to our Jenkins, so we need to provide that credentials here. So I'm going to select this, and here we need to select use SSL, and after completing this directly go to email notifications. So again here you need to provide smtp.gmail.com. So here also you need to provide same, and again here select advanced, and here you need to select use SMTP authentication. So here we need to provide our Gmail username. So my Gmail username is vijay56@gmail.com. So here you need to provide your own Gmail username. So here we need to provide application password. So previously we have generated an application password. So here you can see this is application password. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here. So after completing this, here also I'm going to select use SSL, and here we need to provide SMTP port, which is 465, and reply to address leave like this, guys. And here you need to select test configuration by sending test email. So when I open this, here you can see when I open this, we don't have any of the email in inbox. You can see we don't have any of the Jenkins emails. So now let's do one thing. Let's go to directly Jenkins, and let's apply this. And here we need to select this test email, test configuration by sending test email. So here we need to provide our Gmail. So vijay56@gmail.com. So here provide your own Gmail user ID. So here we need to select test configure. So when you hit test configuration, it will send email to our email account. So here you can see, it was thrown an email, and here you can see this is test email sent from Jenkins. So here you can see it was sent an email for us. So now let's integrate email notifications for our Jenkins pipeline. So here I'm going to select apply, and again I'm showing you here you can see in extended email notifications we need to give here SMTP server is smtp.gmail.com, and SMTP port we need to give 465, and we need to select credentials, and we need to generate an application password from our Gmail account, and we need to give that application password and Gmail username to our Jenkins, and you need to select that credentials here, and you need to select here use SSL, and after completing this directly come down for email notifications, and under SMTP server directly give smtp.gmail.com, and directly select advanced, and here provide your own Gmail username. So here this is my username. So directly paste here application password which I have generated from Gmail account. So here provide your SMTP port, which is 465, and here provide your Gmail username, then directly select here test configuration. So when you select here test configuration, Jenkins will send email like this. Here you can see you will receive an email like this. This is a demo email. So here you can see this is test email sent from Jenkins. So here you will receive same like this. So after completing this, let's come here. Yes, here you can see default triggers. You need to select always, and here success. Okay, we need to select this, and I'm going to select here apply, and I'm going to select save. So now let's enable email notifications for this Jenkins pipeline. So let's open this pipeline and let's select configure. So here you can see this is our Jenkins pipeline. So let's enable email notifications for this Jenkins pipeline. So previously I have created one script, guys. Here this is the script and I'm going to copy this and I'll explain you there in Jenkins. So here you can see under stages you need to paste that script here. You can see you need to paste same like this. Under stages you need to paste here. So here you can see this is the script. So I will provide this script, guys. Here you can see here provide your own Gmail username. So this is my Gmail username and here you can see first it will display our current build. That means it will display the current build and it will display the job name. Job name is nothing but our pipeline name. So here you can see we have given our pipeline name like here you can see we have given pipeline name like Docker. So here it will display Docker and it will display build number. So after it will display build URL. So after that let's attach any of the attachments here. So here you can see let's attach this file. Let's copy this and let's paste it here. So why I'm pasting here means it will generate a privy image scan report and it will display in our email. So it will send an attachment email this file, guys. So here I'm going to select apply and here I'm going to select save. And when I select here, you can see right now we have only one build. So when I select here build now, whether it is failed or success, it will send an email notifications for our Jenkins. So here you can see privy file scan is going on. So here you can see our build got failed. So let's see in our email. So here you can see we have received failed. So when I open this, here you can see it was displaying in a beautiful way. It was displaying like here you can see our build got failed. It was saying failure. And here you can see this is our project name. Project name is nothing but this is our pipeline name, guys. So here you can see we have given pipeline name like Docker. So same it was generating here. Here you can see it was generating Docker. This is our pipeline name and this is build number 2. So when I come here you can see right now our current build is 2. So it was displaying our current build and here you can see this is our logs, guys. So let's open this in a new tab. So you can see the output there. So when I come here, so here you can see it was displaying all the output. So when I select here console output, it will display all the output. So here you can find all the output. So first it was taken the source code from the GitHub repository and after Trivia has scanned all the file system. So this is all the Trivia file scan report. So after completing this, it got failed in this Docker stage, guys. So here you need to give executable permissions to var run docker.sock. So let's give executable permission. So here you need to do sudo chmod 777 var run and docker.sock. So let's directly go to Jenkins pipeline and here let's select build now. Now let's wait whether it got success or it got failed. We can receive email notifications from Jenkins or email. So here you can see Docker is building our Docker image. So let's see the output, guys. So I will show you the output parallelly. So here you can see image has been creating. And here you can see image also created and Trivy image scan is going on. So Trivy is scanning our Docker image. So here you can see sending email to vijay56@gmail.com. Here you can see success. So let's close this. And here you can see this is the complete pipeline. So when I select the here, and when I select inbox, and here you can see it was throwing success message. So when I open this, and here you can see our build got success. And here you can see this is our project name, means our pipeline name, which is Docker. And here you can see again I am showing you this is our pipeline name, which is Docker. And here you can see this is third build. So here you can see this is third build, our build got success, and this is our output. So when I open this, you can find all the output there. So this is the third build, and directly select here console output. So here you can see you can find all the output here. It was providing our output link in our email. So here you can see this is the link. So here you can see when I open this, and when I select here configure, we have attached one file, which is like here you can see this stage scan our docker image, and it will store the output in trivimescon.txt. So we have attached this file in our we have attached this file in this script. So it will send this file to our email guys. So here you can see trivimescan.txt. So here this is the file. So when I open this, here you can see trivimescan.txt. So when I open this, you can find here output. Here you can see all the detailed report of Trivi image scan. So Trivi has scanned our Docker image. This is the report. So this is how you can get this guys. So here you can see this is the build log report. So this is the complete pipeline report guys. Here you can see this is the complete pipeline report. And yes guys, that's it about this video. And here you can see this is the beautiful output. And I will provide you this code guys, and here you can see, and I will provide you this code. And yes guys, that's it for today's video. And if you want to, and again I'm telling you, and let's do one thing, let's abort our pipeline. So let's stop our pipeline while running. So that is also I will show you. So let's exit here Docker, and here you can see, let's select here build now. So while running Jenkins pipeline, I will stop this and I will select yes. So here you can see it was aborted. That means we have stopped our pipeline. So then also we can receive notifications. So let's directly go to email, and let's select inbox, and here you can see aborted. So when I open this, and here you can see aborted, that means we have stopped our pipeline. And this is our pipeline name, and this is the fourth build, and you can see the output from here. You can directly open this like this, and you can see output here. You can see by selecting here console output, you can see all the output here. You can see this is all the output, and we have aborted this. That means we have stopped our Jenkins pipeline while running. And here you can see build logs. You can find here build logs, complete build log. So yes guys, that's it for today's video. And let's do one thing, let's go to Gmail. Let's go to our Gmail account, and here you can see this is our app password. So let's close this, and let's open our Gmail, and let's go to manage your Google account. And here I'm going to select app password. So here I'm going to delete that app password. So here we need to provide our password. So here you can see previously we have created this app password. So I'm going to delete this. So when I delete this, it will, when I select here now build now, it will not send notifications to our Gmail account. So yes guys, here this is the final output. And yes guys, that's it for today's video, and I will provide you the script. And that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys, and see you in the next video, and bye.